Hey Leo, welcome back guys. I'm going to be doing your general read for the first couple of weeks of June. I did do some meditating and we're going to get right on it here. I got someone here that's could be reminiscent about good memories, and I feel like they could be feeling conflicted here. And you could be dealing with, I'm getting three people, and I feel like you could be dealing with possibly two other fire signs. And I don't know if this energy is feeling conflicted with somebody because they're being a player or what here, but somebody here is reminiscing good memories. I feel like you're going to be working on something that's coming in quite quickly. You could be dealing with somebody here that's a line worker, and they want to come in and make you an offer, I feel like. There's three people here that want to be happy. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius coming in. This energy could be a telemarketer. I feel like this energy wants a spring fling with you. And I feel like you're going to have to make that decision as to whether you're that type of person, if you just want something quick, no strings attached, or if you actually want more of a meaningful relationship. That's what I'm getting. So your first two cards that you come out from the Psychic Oracle deck, Tarot Oracle deck, is the first one you got coming in is Temptation. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. There could be, this temptation could be alcohol, drugs, sex, nicotine, whatever it is, but you got some sort of temptation coming in. And this could be something that, you know that you need to give up as well, So we're going to read up a little bit on it because, like, I don't read these cards all the time, so we're going to read up a little bit on it. It says the temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there a negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people in relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. So somebody here could be, like I said, suffering from addictions. And we all got something that we're addicted to, right? And sometimes it ain't always healthy for us. Sometimes we'll get on a sweet tooth binge, or, you know what I mean? Somebody here could be having to give up some sort of addictions. You've also got material and spiritual prosperity coming in. But I feel like Spirit here is waiting to see, if you're gonna give up, you're gonna give up an addiction or something here that's some sort of temptation here. You know what I mean? So you do have material and spiritual prosperity coming in. Says the number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in this offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. So that's that one. So your Moonology Oracle is don't let pride get in your way. Full Moon in Leo coming in. Don't let pride get in your way. And then these two came out together. We got live your life to the fullest. So someone here, maybe making, excuses or trying to please everyone else and not focusing on their own bucket list. Live life to the fullest. Go out and do what you want to do. This is your time. Live life to the fullest, Leo. And we've also got face your shadow side. So someone here might need to face some things. We all have a shadow, right? We all have a shadow side. And what you might see in someone else's could exist in you. So someone here needs to face their shadow side and work through that. Sometimes it can be scary, right? It says, be aware not to be so fixated on your own needs that you are insensitive to the needs of others. This causes unnecessary stress and estrangement between yourself and those around you. The frustration you may feel at that moment is a reflection of your own shadow, or those parts of your nature that are wounded and fragmented. The opportunity for healing your shadow is at hand. It says, love yourself fully to step back into the light of your heart. Take a breath and give things a break. Be easy on yourself and others. Open your heart. The darkness inside is seeking the light. Allow this. Your divine energy is calling you to recognize your shadow and take responsibility for the pain and misery that it's inflicted upon you and others. There is nothing happening that enough self-love and compassion for all will not relieve. Now is the time to acknowledge your fear and neediness and kindly bring your inner darkness into the light of self-love and acceptance. Exactly right, Leo. Face your shadow. We all have one, right? We all have things that we wish that we could make better or change about ourselves. So, I'm going to get these cards shuffled up. I'm going to see what's coming in for you, Leo. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles. So somebody here is very closed off. Could be closed off to friends, family, even their pets. Someone here is holding back. They're trying to protect their heart here. So they're going to hold back here on a situation, Yeah, you could be dealing with someone from your past coming in. Could be an ex, could be a sibling, could be somebody you went to school with, and you could be holding back from this energy. Yeah, you got an air sign here that's possibly wanting to come in and make an offer to you for wish fulfillment. This energy is possibly, could be a sibling, could be anybody here. But somebody here is wanting balance in a situation. So you could be dealing with a Libra coming in. Someone's trying to find some sort of balance with this soulmate here coming in. I feel like the soulmate here could have made some sort of an offer here, possibly. And there was something that ended abruptly here. Something just ended without any kind of clarity of why it ended, So what is coming in, Leo? What do they need to see, Spirit? Yeah, you're going to be coming into union here. Someone here is manifesting coming into union with you, whether it's getting together, at Dunkin' Donuts for a coffee and a donut or whatever here. Someone here is trying to manifest coming into union with you. Yeah, you have an Emperor coming in. You could be dealing with an Aries, another fire sign here. But this energy could be their own, they could have their own business here. They could be older than you. They could be stern and stubborn. But someone here is working on a plan here to possibly come into union. So they're trying to manifest this. And the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician coming in. Someone's trying to manifest, trying to come up with a plan of how they can come into union with you. There could be some indecision here because they, someone here, like I said, they could have addictions, they could be codependency here, as well as someone here could be manipulative and controlling. We have that Devil coming back in again, or someone here's got Capricorn in their chart. You could be dealing with another fire sign, such as the Sagittarius coming in, or you could have this in your chart. But somebody here's contemplating, I feel like. Somebody here wants positive movement forward here, but they've been feeling mentally trapped for quite a while here. So what is the challenge with this? What is the challenge, Leo? Yeah, the challenge is you got family coming in and you're not going to see it coming with the moon. Ten of Pentacles, family finances here, in the moon. So you got something coming, you're not going to see it. It has to do with family. Someone here has wish fulfillment. That's part of a family dynamic, and they want more equal give and take. Now, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and your energy's coming in, saying this Sagittarius wants some sort of progress with you, Leo. Right now, there's been a lot of confusion, smoke and mirrors here, because somebody here feels that someone's been sneaky with them. Someone here is coming in for wish fulfillment, and they want to have more equal give and take. So we have your energy, Temperance, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords. So we get 3 sevens right there. Someone here has wish fulfillment here to try to smooth things over here, because I feel like something here possibly ended quite a while ago, you know. Yeah, someone here's trying to have strength. You're coming in here into your own reading, trying to have strength here with family. And I feel like you want to have a new beginning too here with the Ace of Wands coming in. I feel like you want to speak your truth, Leo. You're going to speak your truth. And I feel like it may cause someone here to get into their emotions, but I feel like this needs to happen, you know, in order to be able to have a decent commitment with someone here. Someone here needs to put the truth on the table, right? So that you can have that 10 of Cups with this energy, because I feel like this has been something that's been lost, you know. I feel like somebody here wants to revive a situation here. So what is the root of coming into union? What is the root of this? Yeah, the root of this is I feel like someone here that's been feeling stuck here for a while may want to come in with an apology here. This could be an offer as well here. But someone here has been feeling stuck about this. They want to make some sort of offer to come into union. You know, you've got a Knight of Wands coming in here. We've also got a Twin Flame. And we've got a King of Cups here that's feeling stuck. So there could be 3 people here. We've also got a King of Pentacles coming in as well here, Taurus. So we got 4 people here, actually. You know, but you got, I feel like you've got a lot of family members that care about you. And they may have not been able to see you for a while because you could have closed or shut them off. Or, you know, cut them off here. You know, so you've got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Twin Flame, King of Cups, and the Hangman coming in. Somebody here may not know how to, you know, how you're going to perceive this, you know, when they come in. But they definitely have wish fulfillment coming in. You know, this energy's from your past. Yeah, they want positive movement forward, Leo, because they've been feeling stuck here for quite a while about possibly a tower that happened between you and them. You know. Yeah, there's your energy coming in saying that you're feeling burdened here. You could be dealing with a young fire sign here, and you're feeling burdened with this energy. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands. This is you coming in. So you're feeling burdened here with another fire sign. Could be younger than you. They could be immature. This could be a child even. You know what I mean? But I feel like this energy wants to come in and make some sort of offer that you can take to the bank here, you know. So what's crowning this reading? Somebody didn't get off on the right foot with someone, I feel like. Crowning this reading is you had a missed opportunity here, possibly with an Emperor here that wanted to work on things. Yeah, there could have been a missed opportunity between 3 people because there was all kinds of fighting here, and there weren't actually any work being done. It was just a whole lot of fighting. So I feel like you're trying to have strength here, Leo, because you do want to work on things here. There was a missed opportunity here with 3 people. You could have been dealing with another fire sign, or this could be you taking on this Emperor energy, someone that's turning 7. You could be older than everyone else here. You know, wiser, older, you know, and I feel like someone here is trying to have strength here to possibly work on things. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and strength coming in. Yeah, someone here that, you know, whether there was a missed opportunity here, someone here could have been trying to figure out here, you know, how am I going to go about this? How am I going to, you know, come back in after all this time? You know what I mean? Someone here is trying to manifest this. They're trying to manifest a way back in here, I feel like, from possibly where you wanted to work on things. You may have just threw in the towel and walked away, you know, from a situation here. And now someone here could be feeling lonely and left out. And, you know, basically enjoying life by themselves, you know. So what is in the past for Leo? Yeah, in the past, it's saying somebody here felt like somebody was throwing them smoke and mirrors here in the past, and that was being sneaky with them, you know? Yeah, I feel like this is how you felt, Leo, here. We got older fire sign and younger fire sign, so take your pick. But someone here felt like confused about a situation, or felt like somebody here was, throwing smoke and mirrors at them. And it created a lot of burdens because somebody here was being sneaky. They were lying, cheating, whatever here. Someone was being sneaky in your past. And you have this young fire sign that has wish fulfillment here. So you've got two fire signs here, and there's burdens between both of these fire signs here. And there may be just because there's an age difference. But somebody here, this older fire sign, felt like someone here was bullshitting them here with the Seven of Swords. This could have created a tower here, possibly with 3 people. Someone here that lives at a distance. You could have been dealing with a Virgo here that you could have felt like it was being sneaky with you. And I feel like someone here chose the latter. I feel like you chose a different path than dealing with all this conflict with this energy. Because I feel like you want more balance in your life, Leo. So what is in the near future? Near future for this situation? Oh boy. Well, we at least had some flip over before that happened, right? Yeah. Alrighty here. So you got justice coming in, you got soulmate energy, and you got fighting. Fighting with you here, possibly. Yeah, you got a Libra coming in here in the near future. They're wanting to come in and make an offer. They're dealing with a Libra here that wants, or someone that just wants to balance things out, make things fair. And you've also got a soulmate here, a high priestess coming in. Someone here that's highly intuitive, also known as the secret keeper. Soulmate energy coming in. You could have water in your chart, Leo. There was a cycle here that ended. And it was because there was a lot of fighting here with the Five of Swords. Something ended. Endings bring new beginnings here. And I feel like in the near future, it's going to leave you juggling what to do here. What should I do with this situation? Do I want to try to mend the fence here? Or what is this? I feel like you're dealing with family here coming in. So we have the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the World, and the Two of Pentacles. Juggling, do I or don't I? I don't want to keep fighting with these energies. One of these energies lives at quite a distance from you. They could be in another state or another country. And you have a twin flame here that possibly lives, possibly wherever you live, but they could still be at quite a distance here. But I feel like someone here is trying to rest and recover here because of all the fighting in the near future. I feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith for love here, Leo. You're ready to have commitment. You're ready to settle down here. And I feel like you're tired of fighting, with possibly family here. You got the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands coming in. You're looking at love. You're looking at, marriage, home, stability, living situation, whatever it is. You're looking at trying to turn over a new leaf here, I feel like, where there was a lot of heartbreak here, So how does this energy see this? They're seeing that they want communication here via text message, email, or phone call. Someone here is upset. They're trying to temper their emotions. There could be some sort of heartbreak here or a third-party situation. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or someone here that's just trying to temper their emotions. But someone here is focusing on the negative hardcore here. And it's because they're going through a lot of pain right now. They want some sort of communication with you. But I feel like these two energies here, you haven't had the best of luck here. There's been a lot of fighting, Yeah, there's been a lot of fighting with family here. I feel like, it's been a while here, possibly, Leo, since you've been in a commitment and you've actually been happy. You know what I mean? I feel like you've been keeping yourself mentally trapped. Out of tower with different energies here. Yeah, you're feeling burdened. You're feeling conflicted here. And you could be dealing with a Virgo. Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Hermit. So burdens and conflict here. With a Virgo here. Somebody here is going to have to make some important decisions, Leo. Whether you're going to try to work on things with these energies, or are you going to turn the other cheek and go the other direction? What are friends and family seeing with this situation? Yeah, I think friends and family are seeing that, you've been stuck here for a while. You've been holding back here because you've been going through your own transformation here. But I feel like this fire sign here wants to come in here quickly and make some sort of an offer to you. This is what friends and family are seeing here. Someone here that's been closed off to everyone here is going through a transformation, or you could have already gone through it, but you got something coming in. And someone here wants to make some sort of offer. This energy is, they could be tiptoeing through the tulips around you because they don't feel like they can be themselves. They're on guard here. They're feeling wounded. They feel like somebody here is going to come after them with a pitchfork, you know what I mean? So this energy is still feeling wounded with this. You could be dealing with the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag coming in. And this energy is trying to manifest as well. Coming in very slowly to make an offer. Yeah. So what is in the hopes and fears? I feel like you're just going to be in the hopes and fears here, Leo. I feel like you're just going to be looking at progress with the situation. Because somebody here is going to come in and plant those seeds. They're going to plant that intention, right? This is what I want to do. This is where I want to do it. And this is how I want to do it. So somebody's going to put the intention in, whether it's you or them. You know what I mean? But you're looking at progress here. This is in the hopes and fears. You're looking at progress with 3 people here that are coming in and they're feeling burdened. So they're feeling burdened here. And I feel like, there's going to be conflict here because someone here is still feeling kind of hung up about what went down, right? Out of these 3 people, somebody here is kind of feeling, hung up about it here. So they're feeling conflicted. So we have the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands coming in at the bottom. So you're going to be feeling burdened here, but you're willing to look at progress here, with the situation and see if anything can be actually, fixed from this situation. Yeah. I feel like, this is going to come in divine timing with these 3 people, where you're going to have to make some sort of a judgment call, Leo, of what you're going to do here, So what is the outcome of this? Outcome of this situation. Yeah, outcome here is we got heartbreak and a third-party situation here. This is coming in divine timing. Someone here's going to be feeling lonely and left out in the cold here. This is the outcome. We've got someone single as a Pringle coming in divine timing here. Something's coming in divine timing, and it has to do with the judgment. Someone here that's going to make some sort of a judgment call in divine timing with someone single here that wanted a commitment here. It's going to be in a third-party situation or some sort of heartbreak here. And it's it could be because someone here had choices between 2, Leo, and they may have went back to the energy that they was with. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be kind of a surprise to you. Because I feel like you thought maybe this energy was single here or whatever, but they could have gotten in a relationship here with someone else, possibly an Aquarius here. And I feel like when the news hits the fan here, I feel like you're going to be feeling very alone here, because I feel like you thought that you had some sort of a good bond with this energy that they could, basically you guys could talk about anything. And it's going to be a big surprise here, I feel like. Is you got a King of Pentacles here, Taurus here, that's going to have a new beginning with an Aquarius here. They've made a judgment call here. So somebody here could have had you in a third-party situation, or they just didn't tell you that maybe they were in a relationship with someone else. Could be someone that lives at a distance from you. If you're coming in, if you have water in your chart, you could be very intuitive, Leo, as well. Single as a Pringle here, but there's going to be a cycle that ends here with a commitment here with this energy. And it's because somebody here was juggling too. and had a third-party situation going on. So let's get the other deck out here and see what else we can get out of this reading for you, Leo. So you got a lot of family stuff going on here, but I feel like you've got something else here going on too that you didn't expect. You know, maybe something that you were trying to get off the ground with someone and they wasn't maybe exactly honest with you, or maybe they just never said anything to begin with. You know what I mean? You know, feel like something's gonna hurt here when you actually find out what's going on here. So clarify this Three of Cups. Three Cups. Yeah, you have an Empress coming in here, and you got Justice. So somebody here is wanting a new beginning here, but they're having challenges here with this Libra. And this Libra wants to come into union with this Empress and Justice coming in. Somebody here wants more balance. They want to come into union and see if they can fix a situation here, I feel like. And it could be with you here that if you're coming in as being single as a Pringle here, Leo. Someone here wants to balance some skills out. They want a new beginning. They want to fix these challenges, work through these challenges. Somebody here wants more give and take. Yeah, they're going to take action and come in like a herd of turtles here, Leo. And they want some sort of victory with this, you know, with the Six of Wands, because this energy has been keeping themselves mentally trapped about this. So the challenge here is family, and you're not going to see this energy coming. They may not call you. They may just show up on your doorstep, you know. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon. Too many. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't looking too good here. Yeah, someone see they're not going about it in a good way here, Leo. They're coming in being all sneaky and sly here. They're not calling you. Like I said, I feel like somebody's going to show up, and you're not expecting it here. They're going to come in with that offer, with that Knight of Cups here, and they're going to make an offer to you. You're not going to see it come in here. You know what I mean? And I feel like someone here is going to walk away from things that don't serve them. This Eight of Cups is what I feel like. This is going to be the challenge. Yeah, someone here is going to come into union. They're going to offer that cup of love to you, but you're going to walk away here because you feel like somebody here is being sneaky. You know, why don't you go the proper way about doing things? You know, why don't you call or text somebody or email me or... you just, you know, you can't just show up all willy-nilly. You know what I mean? The whole point of showing up like this is so that you don't turn them away. Yeah, family coming in. You got family coming in here. Going to come in and make an offer. They want to work on things with you. You know? Yeah, they're trying to come in and make an offer. Something you can take to the bank there, Leo. Yeah, you are. Energy coming in. But I feel like you're going to walk away from this. Yeah, you're going to walk away from this situation, I feel like. And you're not going to be a happy camper either. I feel like it's going to cause conflict here with you. You know? Clarify this Page of Cups as the root of this. Page of Cups. Oh boy. Yeah. No. Everything's flying. The cards are just flying, Leo. Yeah. This is the root of this energy coming in. They're feeling stuck, and they had a cycle that ended here. So this is why they're coming in, to try to get balance with you. You know what I mean? To try to balance things out, to come into union. Could be with an apology and offer. This is the reason why they're here. It's because they had a cycle that ended here, and they're feeling mentally trapped. That's the only reason why they're coming in. So yeah, if your intuition's on there, Leo, you're probably going to pick this up. You know. Yeah, it's going to cause you to feel wounded for sure here. This is going to come in divine timing. They're saying you're going to have to make some sort of a choice here with this energy, because they're being a player, you know, in and out energy here for a good time, not for a long time. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is going to come in divine timing when this energy just kind of shows up on your doorstep. Yeah. Yeah, they're being sneaky. They're just going to take action here, and they're not going to They're not going to say anything. They're not calling you. They're not messaging you. They're not emailing you. They're not sending you a letter in the mail. This energy's being sneaky, and they're going to come in and take action towards you. And I feel like this energy feels like, well, you know what? If I put Leo on the spot, then Leo's going to accept me with arms wide open. Guess what? Leo's walking away. You know what I mean? Leo's like, we're grown adults here. Come on now, right? Yeah. So clarify the Four of Cups, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles crown in this reading. You can't just show up, whenever you want it. I got a life too, right? Yeah. I feel like this is somebody's tactic. There was a missed opportunity here for this energy. Could be with an Emperor. Someone's being sneaky here. This had to do with love. There was a missed opportunity. They're being sneaky. They're coming in. They're going to take action here towards you. And they expect you to work on things here. Help them work on all these burdens here. Because they had a missed opportunity with love here. So they're being sneaky. They're going to come in towards you, and they're going to expect you to solve all their burdens for them, Leo. And I feel like this could be family coming in here. And it's all because they had a missed opportunity. So they're being sneaky. They're not going to put all the eggs in the basket or tell you everything here, what happened. But they're going to take action towards you and expect you to have all the, graces and, give and take here. And clear up all these burdens that they have. That you're going to help them work on this. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's family coming in. They're wanting to work on things. They're being sneaky. They're rushing into swift action here to make that offer to you. Yeah, and they want you to do some fancy footwork here, Leo. Spying around and see what their counterparts doing here, because they're feeling burdened, they're feeling challenged here. So you got family coming in. They want you to drop everything, Leo, and be private detective here for them. Because they've got a missed opportunity going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. Clarify justice, lovers, Five of Swords, and strength for the near future. I feel like they're going to get... they're giving me... that stuff that you chew? It's like tobacco, I guess it is. Chewing tobacco. I think they call it beech nut or something like that. They showed me somebody spitting beech juice in somebody's eye. I don't know what that is, but maybe you got somebody that's a chewer. I don't know. Clarify justice, lovers, Five of Swords, and strength. Yeah, I feel like you're a sibling to this. Soulmate energy here, possibly. Yeah, somebody here is going to go ghost here with a Hermit coming in. You've got this energy coming in, and I feel like you've been trying to fight off this energy for a while, because they like to fight. They like to argue here, Leo. So somebody here I feel like is going to go ghost with this situation. Yeah, bye-bye. I got things to do. See you later. Chariot coming in. Yeah. I feel like they're not going to be very happy about it, but, this energy is trying to work you. They're very good at, manipulation here. They're trying to put you in your feels here, Leo. Make you feel bad. I ain't got no place to go, and you're the only one, and da-da-da-da. They're going to put you in your feels, and this is going to create you to be wounded here. Because you may not be able to handle this person. This is going to come in divine timing. Yeah, clarify the Ace of Swords is how friends and family see this. Or how this energy sees this situation. You might not be in a situation where you could even have company, overnight or family overnight or something. I feel like this energy is going to put you on the spot. Might be the title of this. Put you on the spot. Don't be the people pleaser. Face your shadow side. Speak your truth, Leo. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got wish fulfillment here. You got this energy's got wish fulfillment to have commitment with you. There's going to be a missed opportunity here with this communication, because you're going towards a commitment, Leo. You started a new relationship here. You're going towards something else here, but this is what happens when there's no communication, right? Yeah, this energy is going to be right in their head here, because they want to be happy, There's going to be a missed opportunity here because you're moving on. You could be going towards a Scorpio here. 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Scorpio here. You're moving on. And it's good there's no communication. King of Wands is how friends and family see this. Oh my God, the whole thing went all over the place. Yeah, saying you're going to have to make a decision here when it comes to wish fulfillment, Leo. Because someone here is trying to make you feel bad because they're going through the boo-hoos and they're trying to put you in the middle of it. So somebody here is at a crossroads about what kind of decision they should make. If they should move on from this, if they should take a leap of faith. You know, what should I do here? Someone's juggling this idea. And I feel like it's because somebody here has put you in your feels about it. They put you in your feels. You're juggling the idea. Should I make a offer to this energy? You know, because they could be homeless or living in their car or whatever. It's going to make you feel really bad, you know. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for the outcome. 5 of Pentacles for the outcome. All of a sudden, somebody else's problem becomes Leo's problem, right? You know? Yeah, someone here is going to be feeling lonely because I feel like you're moving on here, Leo. You know, somebody here is coming in divine time and wanting to have that 10 of Cups with you. I feel like you're going to be moving on here because you don't see something coming. You got a new beginning coming in. You know, you got a new beginning coming in, Leo, here with the moon. You don't see it. But you can't solve everybody's problems, especially when it comes to something like that. You might be able to give them advice, right? Advice of what they should do or how they could do it, but you can't solve somebody's problems. Yeah, because this energy is having challenges here within a 10 of Cups. Within their own personal life, they're having challenges here. You're going to hold back from this energy and move on here. You're taking a leap of faith towards wish fulfillment, and it's coming in divine timing here. With the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the Fool, the 9 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune coming in. You got to live your life. Live your life to the fullest, Leo. Live your life to the fullest. Don't let anybody hold you back, okay? All right? So that's what I have for you, Leo. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you folks later. Have a good one.